Next up in the Shaw Brothers Vol.1 set is this one here, Challenge of the Masters. Challenge of the Masters came out in 1976, and it follows a typical kind of storyline like I've seen several times before in these kind of films. Doesn't rob it of any kind of fun and entertainment, as it's one of the more easily digestible and enjoyable efforts within this set so far. The basic story here is we have Wong Fei-hung, a young man who so desperately wants to learn kung fu and martial arts, and just his father is a well-regarded master of this, but for some reason just refuses to teach his child in the martial arts at all. Just point blank refuses, and almost ignores his inability to fight or constantly get beat up. Then we have a couple of characters whom he meets along his journey, Wong Fei-hung, who he quite likes and who speak up for him. And it turns out that his father's trainer decides to train Wong Fei-hung in the martial arts, since his father seems disinterested. At this point, they're going to go away for a couple of years and train. Just hardcore montage, using weird apparatus and doing repetitive tasks to tone that body and train in their martial arts. Unbeknownst to Wong Fei-hung, someone has been murdered that was a friend of his, someone that spoke up for him, and now when he discovers this happened, he trains all the harder so that he can go and find revenge and fight back against the bad guy, ultimately discovering himself along the way. This is a little bit different in some of the way it tackles the ideas behind this one, because the whole idea of this is Wong Fei-hung finding himself. He wants to learn martial arts, but it's his temperament, it's his mindset that's being trained as much as his body and physique is.
That is the way real kung fu should be. Forgive men and forbear.
And as his master talks to him, it's all about not wanting to fight, having the ability, yes, but knowing that it's the last port of call, and that it doesn't have to be used, and that sometimes you can beat a man, but by forgiving them, you can give him a new respect for you and change his world forever.
Forgive and forbear. Ah-ho. Never forget humility and kindness.
It's that kind of hokey idea about it which I kind of like, which adds some interesting aspects to the film, because the main sort of crux of this one, or some of the main sequences which are quite good, are these kind of tournaments that are going on where they're all after these poles, it looks like, almost like and these get shot into the air. You've got several schools of martial artists, and then it's just go for it. It's not really fighting, it's more avoidance, holds, blocks, and trying to get these things out of somebody else's grasp. And they're really fun sequences, lots going on, lots of characters, lots of funny situations, and you get one at the start kind of showing exactly what this is all about, and then you get another one at the end where it just devolves into utter carnage. And it's wonderful carnage at that, watching the sort of bad guy and his school just cheat by sneaking weapons into the competition. Oh, it's crazy. But it's such a fun and easy to watch movie. I think Wong Fei-hung is an interesting character. He has that kind of naivety about him. I like to see the temperament changing throughout his training sequences. I think the relationship between him and the master is really fun, and you feel that kind of bond that always enlightens these movies, and of course the fight scenes when they happen are really fun. And they always end differently than other, say, martial arts movies, not with a killing blow, but with changing the bad person's mindset, which is kind of fun. Challenge of the Masters was, it's not the best movie in this set, it's not the worst movie in this set, it's a fun addition, it's an easy watch, it's a 95-minute film, so it just breezes by and gives you lots of fun characters, fun martial arts, and some different action scenes because of the amount of people involved and because it's a competition as well, which I kind of liked. It almost bookmarks the movie a little bit in such an interesting way that is different from some of the other movies. Still, I had a lot of fun with Challenge of the Masters. I thought it looked particularly nice. I like Gordon Liu as Wong Fei-hung. I thought he gave a really good performance and was a character I could really attune to. And I really enjoyed this one. A lot of fun. I'd love to know your thoughts on Challenge of the Master. And of course, now we're halfway through this set, I'd love to know how you're finding it so far as well. And have you followed it by the way it's laid out in the book, or have you just jumped all over the place? Let me know in the comment box. We'll have a little discussion about this film. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my videos if you're interested. And if you have a brief second to spare, click that like button because it does me the world of good. And if you want to go the extra mile and really support me this year, and I really need it, you can join the Patreon or the membership program. That would really help me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.